Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to debug our code so that the arrow is not behaving in a weird fashion. It's going to be a little bit challenging because I'm going to figure out things as we go. So we'll be learning things together and that's the purpose of this channel. So let's get started. So one of the reasons that we could be that the arrow is rotating in a very weird fashion is that we are calling, if you see the, let me see if I can open it in Visual Studio. So we are calling the update function once per frame. So that means that whether we are touching the screen or not, this code touch screen.current.primary touch is being called. So that could be leading to errors. So we want to make sure that these codes are called only when the screen is being touched. If not, no action should happen. So what we are going to do is use an if statement, and in the brackets we are going to check the condition, and we are going to use touch screen dot current dot primary touch dot press dot is pressed, I think, and if it's not pressed, so we apply a not operator here, return, do nothing. Okay, let's see if this worked. Okay, perfect. Looks like the code worked. Let's go to the simulator. Okay, this is okay. No, it's still jumping around, but that's way better. It's actually is responding to physics the way it's supposed to, and it's coming to where my mouse click is and then being pulled back towards by the spring. That's perfect. Okay, great. One issue solved. Now what I want to do is fling this. So when it comes to what happened back, second back, is that when I clicked somewhere, then the arrow spawned at that space was pulled back by the spring. I don't want that to happen. If it's pressed, I want it to stay where my click or my finger is. Well, let's think about how we can do that. So there is a property for arrow, it's called dynamic. It can be of three types: dynamic, kinematic and static. Dynamic means that the arrow will respond to the laws of physics. Kinematic is okay, the laws of physics don't apply, and static means it will just stay there. So we'll have to switch between dynamic and kinematic so that when my mouse is pressed, it's kinematic. When I let go, it again starts responding to the laws of physics. That is, it becomes dynamic. Alright, so this means that my current arrow, if it's not pressed, should be should be dynamic. Is kinematic. I think that's what the code is. It's a boolean value, that a boolean state true or false. So hopefully this will work. And if it's pressed, then I want it to be kinematic. And for that I will set current arrow dot is kinematic to false. It will go, if I set that to false, it will go back to the default value, which is dynamic. I love it when it doesn't throw error. Let's see what happens in the screen. And remember to go into the simulator. It's falling down. Did it stop responding to physics altogether? This is dynamic right now. No, it should be kinematic. Did I do it wrong, the other way around? If it's not, yeah, if it's not touched, then I want it to be dynamic, and if it's pressed, I want it to be kinematic. Alright, yeah, that should do the trick. go to the simulator. Let's press here. Okay, perfect. So whenever I'm pressing it, it's staying where my mouse click is, this which is what I wanted. And if I leave it, it will be under the pull of the spring. Perfect, great. So that's really good. I'm very happy with the results we have got there. Now what we want is to spring to break once I leave, that is be able to fling it. We will be doing that in the next video.